it, and we can only control what we can control. But yeah, I don't want to speak for anyone in particular, and yeah, a lot of walkthroughs, a lot of meetings you got to be really tuned into, and then I think just you look at all the work from beginning of OTAs and rookie minicamp to now. I think that's all installation that you can really pride yourself on, and the reps built up. I'm focused on doing. It's just part of it. There's entertainers and there's competitors, and I totally understand that, and my job is to compete, and that's what I'm focused on doing.
Dillon Gabriel is catching major heat again, and this time it's getting intense. The quarterback, who's hyped for his first NFL start, just threw serious shade at Shedeur Sanders. Gabriel recently jumped on social media, claiming he doesn't care what people say about him and that he's the real team player here. This all kicked off after Shedeur Sanders did a silent mime interview responding to Rex Ryan and others who accused him of not putting in enough work. While Shedeur was just clapping back at critics, Gabriel couldn't help but take a shot, implying Shedeur only pretends to be team-focused. Now things are getting messy fast. What's really happening between these two? Let's break it down.
Been through weeks of prep, and a bunch of them, if you go back, but you just continue to attack it with your process and how you want to accomplish that. But I think it's us coming together, like I said, not to be cliche or keep saying the same thing, but we have to come together and create momentum for each other.
Dillon Gabriel didn't hold back at all. He kept talking about his mindset and how his focus makes him different from everyone else. He even said there's no need for the usual fake motivational talk, which sounded like another sneaky jab at Shedeur Sanders. Gabriel made it clear that success isn't about personal fame or attention. According to him, real greatness comes from putting the team first. But let's be real, that's just another indirect shot at Shedeur. And honestly, no one's going to criticize Gabriel for it, mainly because he's not Shedeur Sanders. If Shedeur had said the same thing, the backlash would have been instant and brutal. The media and fans would have torn him apart, turning it into a full-blown controversy. But Dillon gets to say all this without much noise. He's basically sliding under the radar. It's obvious that if Shedeur had made those same comments, the reaction would have been completely different, exposing the double standard in how both players are judged. And let's not forget, this isn't the first time Dillon's taken shots at Shedeur. Earlier in the preseason, Dillon threw shade at Shedeur, even calling him more of an entertainer than a real athlete. But despite those harsh words, Dillon didn't face anywhere near the kind of media heat Shedeur would have gotten. His public trash talk was basically ignored, barely any backlash, no tough questions. Meanwhile, if Shedeur had said the same thing, the media would have torn him apart non-stop. This huge difference really makes you wonder, why is there such an obvious double standard in how these two are treated? Let's break down exactly what Dillon said.
Focus on doing. It's just part of it. There's entertainers and there's competitors, and I totally understand that, and my job is to compete, and that's what I'm focused on doing.
It was obvious that Dillon Gabriel was taking a direct shot at Shedeur Sanders, calling him more of an entertainer than a real football player. But once the media picked up the story, everything suddenly changed. People started jumping to Gabriel's defense, insisting his comments weren't aimed at Shedeur. Even Colin Cowherd went on air, claiming Gabriel wasn't attacking Shedeur but was actually criticizing the media instead. That defense didn't make much sense, especially when Gabriel's jab at Shedeur was so clear. Yet almost overnight, the story flipped, and his comments were conveniently rebranded as a general media critique instead of a personal dig at Shedeur.
That was not a shot at Shedeur Sanders. Shame on everybody that said it was. Do not. You're hurting Shedeur. You're turning a non-circus into a circus. When he said that, he was taking a shot at us.
Once again, Dillon Gabriel made his comments, and surprisingly, almost no one called him out or questioned what he was really implying. But if Shedeur Sanders had said the exact same thing, it would have exploded into a full-blown controversy. The backlash against Shedeur would have been huge, with the media and fans tearing him apart and turning it into a headline story. It's painfully obvious that the reactions change completely depending on who's talking, exposing a major double standard, and this time, it's impossible to ignore. Recently, Shedeur Sanders stirred up major buzz by confidently saying he believes he's better than some current NFL quarterbacks. As expected, that didn't sit well with a lot of people, and the backlash came fast. Critics jumped all over him, calling him arrogant for making such a bold statement. But Shedeur wasn't just bragging, he was speaking from frustration. He's been open about his dedication, patience, and the grind he's put in, yet he still feels ignored. Deep down, Shedeur believes he's earned the right to be a starting quarterback, but the league keeps passing him by.
Enjoy my moments, but overall, this isn't my end goal. I'm just enjoying myself, learning, doing everything I have to do, and just ready for my opportunity.
When Shedeur Sanders called out journalists like Rex Ryan, Dillon Gabriel took it personally and fired back, claiming he's a team player, another clear jab at Shedeur. The irony. Gabriel's done the same thing before but never got called out for it. The double standard is hard to ignore. What do you think, rivalry or jealousy? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates and sports drama.